Chasing dreams, nothing seems to. Hello there, and welcome back to the Joe HRG podcast, where I talk about whatever I want. What you just heard was me, a song I just wrote that goes by the name of. I need to pull that up because I don't remember my own song names because I write too many. That would be my own little arrangement called Down the Empty Road, off of the Down the Empty Road thing on Bandcamp as The Loner. I don't know why that's my name. It's just how I went with it. So yeah, that's what you just heard, and I was rambling for a few minutes. I'll probably keep doing that. It's New Year's Day when I'm recording this, so Happy New Year, and I hope everyone's doing well. I'm gonna be 18 soon, so that means I'm actually not ready for that. And I will have to go to college soon. Yay, last semester of high school. And then get in debt and, be stuck. But let's talk about something. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because usually I have something to talk about and I'll have like an epiphany or something and I'll just like, boom, I'm going to talk about this. But I have nothing to talk about really. I guess I can talk about life. Life's okay, I guess. I'll be heading off to college after in August of. So I've got a good while to wait. That's a good thing. I don't have any New Year's resolutions as of yet because most people that make them don't accomplish them. So it's kind of just like, there's no point in making one. If I did have a New Year's resolution, the one time I made it was last year at like a party where everyone's like, what's your New Year's resolution? I was like, make more music and make sure people know it. And it's like, well, people know now that I do make music, but like nobody cares. So I've come full circle and I've gone nowhere in that amount of time. So yeah, I wasted a whole year writing music and working on it just to have nobody really listen to it, care about it whatsoever. So that was fun. That was a great New Year's resolution. The one New Year's resolution I made, and I completed it and went full circle. This podcast started out of actually not a New Year's resolution. It came out of nowhere. But yeah. So yeah, I've found that to be a sort of falsehood for me. I don't really like the New Year's resolution thing because when I make one, it either comes full circle or I end up giving up. There was another good year. The only 2 good years I had with resolutions were the 2 worst years ever. That's funny. 2020, I had a good New Year's resolution, which was getting a car and getting a job. And so then I got a job and a car and started working and making money. So that was an interesting way for that to get accomplished. I had a New Year's resolution completed. Yeah, on the worst year ever. Yeah. And then again with the same thing. Yeah, 2 years in a row. Maybe this year will be different. Or I've gone back to not having good luck again. We'll see. But yeah, so that's sort of my little New Year's rant. I don't do resolutions because either you give up on either make a resolution you're committed to and like try and find a way to make it reasonable, or just don't make one. Because if it's unreasonable, you're just gonna give up. Like, say you're just gonna randomly lose 50 pounds. That's not gonna help really. I mean, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do, or like just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym." I said I was gonna go to the gym like 1,000 times, and I still haven't gone ever. Might explain why I look like a stick, and probably why I'm gonna get beat up really easily. Okay, that yeah. So yeah, don't do New Year's resolutions unless you can find a way to attain your goal. So be realistic. Okay. Wow, I really just copied Great Ionder. I just copied somebody else. I realize that now. Oh crap. It's fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter. No one watches me anyway. Anything else new would be. I'm probably gonna. I've already kind of said this, but I've been kind of distant from the podcast lately because I'm just tired on Fridays when I get home because that's generally when I record. I've just been tired and I haven't had free time to do things. And there was the Christmas time stuff when I could have done stuff, but I just didn't. I waited too long. So yeah, there was all that, but I waited. So yeah, the podcast episodes are not going to come out as frequently as they used to because I'm in school. I have a lot more responsibilities between homework, doing crew for a play, and having to get tutored, and just general, like, just trying to stay on top of stuff. It kind of kicks the podcast out, and it just kind of makes you tired because you go to school for a week, you deal with all the social stuff you have to deal with, you learn, and then you come back, you just get home on Friday, and you're just like done. So it's tolling. So yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna be the sort of the direction of the podcast. Is it's just gonna kind of come out sporadically. I'm not. I don't have a planned date for when episodes will come out, what will go on, sort of like that. So just kind of be aware of that, and yeah. So there's that. So I don't have to get. So don't come pestering me asking when the next episode of the podcast will come out because I don't know. It depends on like complete tiredness or not. But yeah, as I said in the beginning, I've worked on some music for myself, my solo stuff called The Loner. It's on SoundCloud as The Loner. Also on Bandcamp as The Loner. I went with that name. Originally, it was just Joe Henning. I don't know why I changed it. I honestly think I could change it back, but I've just been through. I've already like made a cover with the thing called The Loner on it, so I'm just gonna keep it as that. It's really dumb, but it's really funny at the same time. And then Bloodroot exists. I added a song on the Bloodroot YouTube and Bandcamp. But yeah, I haven't done much with that. I'm working on that. That's a more long-term project. That's going to take a lot more time, and I've been pushing back the day of album and recording and all that because it's taking too long. I cannot. I like every practice. I try to get through at least 3 songs, or when we left, we were getting through like 2 or 3. We almost got to 3, so I'm hoping to get into that and just hammer it out so we can get this done. Because I don't want to have to deal with people being like, oh, why doesn't Bloodroot have an album? Or like my own bandmates being like, oh, we don't have an album yet. We have to keep pushing it back. I'm like, yeah, I know, because we can only play a certain amount of songs right now, and we need to record more than that amount that we have. So, you just kind of work with that. I just realized that became a rant, but, some podcasts do feel like that. I want to try and get more people on the podcast as well, so if you know people who are like experts and stuff, like sort of like how I did with my dad with the finance, and how I did with my teacher with the political stuff. Like, I don't know, maybe I want to get like a philosopher or something in here. I don't know. I just kind of want someone else to be on the podcast so it doesn't sound like I'm rambling as much as I am. So, yeah, if you know anybody, let me know. If you're, you know, in my circle of people who listen, who know me. If not, that would be weird if you just try to let some random guy know that you don't know. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's that. And so, Happy New Year. Have a good morning, a good evening, and a good night. And goodbye.